Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Your Info. My name is Bikramjit Ladania and I'm a certified Azure data engineer. This is the first video of my SQL playlist. In this video, I will cover what is SQL, its applications, a brief history of SQL, 5 categories of SQL commands, and RDBMS. So what is SQL? SQL is a structured query language, which is a computer language for storing, manipulating, and retrieving data stored in a relational database. Applications of SQL. It is used to create databases, tables, views, functions, and store procedures. Through SQL, insert, update, and delete commands can be performed on the records. If you are a beginner or new to the SQL and never heard these commands, don't worry, you are at the right place. These things will be discussed in my other videos. Please check the SQL playlist for all the SQL video series. Another application is to generate the reports. For instance, a company is using a relational database to store or manage the customer orders. Then structured query language can be used to see how many orders they have shipped by the end of the day. This is just an example. There could be more scenarios based on company's requirement and the reports can be generated accordingly. SQL can also assist in analyzing the historic data to see how the company is progressing. So these were some of the use cases of SQL that we just covered. History. The SQL programming language was developed in the 1970s by IBM researchers Raymond Boyce and Donald Chamberlain. In 1979, a company called Relational Software, which later became Oracle, commercially released its own version of SQL. It's also called Oracle version 2. Since then, the American National Standards Institute, also known as INSEE, and the International Organization for Standardization have deemed SQL standard language in the relational database communication. So that's the brief history of SQL. There are a number of SQL commands which are mainly categorized into 5 categories. The first one is DDL, Data Definition Language. It consists of SQL commands that can be used to define the database schema. The commands are create, alter, drop, and truncate. Create commands is used to create the database objects like table, index, functions, view, store procedure, and triggers. Alter commands is used to alter the structure of the database. If you want to delete objects from the database, then drop command can be used. The last one is truncate. It is used to remove all the records from a table. The difference between drop and trunc command is that the drop command will delete a table from a database. However, the truncate command will only remove the records from a table. The second category is DML or data manipulation language. It includes insert, update, and delete commands. The insert command is used to insert data into a table. Then the update command is used to update the existing record within a table. And delete command is used to delete the records from a database table. These commands are pretty straightforward. The next one is DCL or data control language. DCL includes commands such as grant and revoke, which mainly deal with the rights, permissions, and other controls of the database system. Grant command gives users access privilege to the database, and revoke command withdraws the user's access privileges given by using the grant command. The next one is TCL or transaction control language. It groups a set of tasks into a single execution unit. Each transaction begins with a specific task and ends when all the tasks in the group successfully complete. If any of the tasks fail, the transaction fails. Therefore, our transaction has only two results, either success or failure. TCL includes commit and rollback commands. Commit commands commit a transaction, and rollback command, rollback a transaction in case of any error occurs. The last category is DQL or data query language. DQL statements are used for performing queries on the database within the schema objects. DQL includes select statement. It allows getting the data out of the database to perform operations with it. Okay, what is RDBMS? RDBMS, also known as Relational Database Management System. RDBMS is a program that allows you to create, update, and administrate a relational database. Most relational database management systems use the SQL language to access the database. Some of the most well-known RDBMS includes MySQL, PostgreSQL, Microsoft SQL Server, and Oracle database. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the content that I just covered, please let me know in the comment section. See you in the next one.